Yo, DJ, pull that up. Ayo.
What's up?
Welcome to the Yak. Since you guys can hear us, that means we are in New York City. Little bare bones of a crew. Me, Kyle, Little Sasquatch, Tommy Smokes. All right. Presented by Roback, the Yak. We don't have our papers, but you guys know the drill. Roback head to toe always. Francis, what do you like about Roback?
I like how lightweight it feels and how the fabric moves with you through a golf swing.
It moves with you, not against you like a lot of other.
There's no restriction. It makes you look lean and athletic. It's very moisture wicking and absolutely sleek and beautiful.
I went on a golf weekend a few weeks ago, wore Roback for both rounds. Everybody in the group was wearing Roback.
I gotta go golfing tomorrow for the Frankie's thing. I'm gonna wear some Roback head to toe.
As you should.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing that finally?
The fucking socks.
Finally, it's like on its fifth episode. That was the most demeaning.
I know.
No, Sass was blowing
That's
Frankie
not
off.
why I meant that. Yeah, he's been talking about doing it for a while.
I wasn't blowing him off. We just never could find a date that worked.
I put them two in a group chat.
Anyways, use code YAK,
Have you talked to Frankie?
Purchase.
Before?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't even have Frankie's phone number.
I didn't have it. He texted me.
People think you're really
I
good.
texted you.
I'm not. I told them. I was like, dude, I haven't played golf in like 5 years.
They think you're good because of you saying that you're good.
Yeah, you say it all the time.
All the time.
That and
I
fishing.
You go out of your way.
You're a prodigy.
I think I said I could beat both of them easily too, which I can't.
No,
Not
no
even
chance.
close.
Yeah.
I golf every single day.
Your confidence has to be at an all-time high, though.
No.
What happened at these shows this weekend?
Oh yeah, the shows were fun.
You
Yeah.
had a special guest.
Yeah, Shane did the shows.
That's insane.
It was cool. It was he did Thursday. I felt bad for the people that came on Friday because I hope they weren't expecting him to be there.
Who was no one could have been expecting on the first.
No, I
Did
didn't
it
say
say.
anything.
Did it say special guests?
No,
on the
I think I
poster?
said something on Son of a Boy Dad, but no,
Did he go before you or after you?
before. Right before. And I told him to do
How was the pop for you after?
Yeah. So wait, the crowd went crazy when he comes out.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, you were just like a post-credits
It was
scene in a Marvel movie.
I told him to do after. I was like, "Can you please go after?" And
oh,
was
he
like,
went
"No."
before you.
Yeah, he was like, "No, I'm going before you." He was like, "You have to be able to go up after me."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really cool of him.
Sass is the headliner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
And then he was like, "Dude, Rogan did 30 minutes before me in Vegas," and I'm like, "Dude, the difference between Rogan going before you and me and you going before me is not even close to the same thing."
Is he like saying Rogan is?
He was like, "I had to follow Rogan, that you could follow me." I'm like, not even remotely close.
I would think people would much rather see Gillis than Rogan.
I would.
Was Vegas on like
on a
massive
stand-up.
weekend?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So the pop was insane?
Yeah, I can't even tell if I'm talking into this thing because it's fucking all the way over here. But yeah, it was nuts. It was wild.
That's fucking awesome.
Sure, it
man.
was for you too.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler from Wheeling. He went all the way. To
Oh, really?
Philly to see you, him and his wife.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, it was
He
fun.
DM'd both me and Kyle.
His wife
guy.
loves you.
His wife has a huge crush on
Meet
you.
her?
No, I didn't meet a lot of people.
He's handsome as well.
He is.
You could finagle away into that
Yeah.
group.
Yeah, totally.
That'll be a fun thing.
If you,
It's good.
you know.
It's good that Shane came because then the people who spent so much for the tickets got their money's worth.
Man, your tickets are so expensive.
Literally
How much
not.
so much.
They are, dude.
There's so
Tickets are
much.
the same, dude. I don't even control the prices.
How much
Helium
for the
does the
ticket?
prices? $25.
So,
That's
but
the
then
standard price.
Oh, but then there's like there's taxes and fees. The fees for
Francis,
his shows.
your tickets are the same price.
Heard your
Are-
fees. Your fees are insane.
Oh,
I heard about your
control.
fees.
I could buy 20.
I don't
I could buy
control any of it.
25% of a dozen ticket with that price.
And then a lot of the time, Sass will say, if you pay another $25, you'll do the meet and greet. But then he doesn't come out for the meet and greet, and then he puts up like a tweet saying there was a family emergency. But he was just in the green room not doing anything.
I
You should do a meet or greet.
They try to make me. Everyone wants me to do meet and greets, and they want me to do merch, and I'm like, I don't want to do any of that.
What kind of merch would it be?
I don't know, but I'm like, they're already spending. This is fucking insane. This is gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, they're
you
spending so
scoot a
much on the
chair
tickets.
Yeah, I might have to. But I'm like, I don't. They're all already spending.
So,
money
like,
to come to the show.
Spending
I'm not-
so much.
Would a VIP ticket be like a SAS T-shirt and a meet and greet with the man himself?
I don't know. I'm never gonna do that.
You have to mortgage your fucking house for that.
Yeah, I'm never gonna do that. That's also the thing. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'll take a picture with you if you pay me. It's fucking insane.
That is the essence of a meet and greet, right?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just take a picture with someone if they want a picture.
The idea of like you like talking to 100, like, hey, yeah, how are you? Just like people lining up,
Yeah, that's
and
the
they
thing.
just
You
get the
could never
sass
do
like,
I don't
yeah,
have
that. You would melt into a puddle.
I don't have
thanks for
that
coming
in-
out.
Yeah, but like they were just like, yeah, I met Sass afterwards, and he was a douchebag. And they'd be like, well, you didn't pay for it, so like, of course you would.
You know who charges for meet and greets?
Who?
Pat.
Pat,
You gotta
APAT?
specify. There's
Yeah.
like 10.
Pat.
Yeah, but his is an MEAT in greet.
Yeah.
Fucks your ass.
Whoa.
oh, he does a fucking greet.
Yeah.
Do you think the greet comes after the fuck or before the
Yeah, yeah, he comes. He's like, nice to meet you.
Fucking greet.
pleasure?
We should ask him
Fuck
about
me,
that.
and you haven't even greeted me yet?
I agree with you.
Lady.
I think it's taking advantage of an audience that's already paid to see you. To charge more feels ridiculous to me.
Also, a pretty young, like
Right,
half
but
the
like-
people that are coming to my shows are in college. I'm like, I'm not gonna make them.
Yo, for sure, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it for like a huge band. That makes sense because there's fans that would love them, and they're going to
Yeah.
be so far away. Like, your shows are pretty intimate already.
yeah, I get it. I get it for a theater when
Sure.
you're like, I can't possibly meet 1,500, 2,000 people after
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Although Theo Vaughn does.
Yeah, he goes and he talks to everyone.
He goes out
Cool.
into the atrium, the area in front, and then he will take a picture with every single person.
Wow.
That
That's
comes to
really
a
cool of him.
2,000-person show.
But that's borderline unsustainable.
It's just you're gonna get COVID.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it was so fun. That club is fucking insanely good.
Mhm.
It's phenomenal. Sorry, my mic is
Scoot over.
Why don't you
Why don't you
scoot?
scoot over?
Scoot at this
I'm
point.
already locked in.
No. We're not going to be able to handle you complaining about it for the rest of the show.
No, I will complain about it the whole
What is the
time.
issue with it?
So the blind.
It won't go like that, or it won't stay up. It keeps going back down.
Yeah,
Those
if only there was a
knobs, brother.
solution.
See?
Move
Twist
seats.
those knobs, brother.
Oh, those knobs are
Only there
twisted
were
all the way
multiple
tight.
Other working microphones.
It's driving me crazy.
I need you at this point. I need
You
you to
won't
move.
move.
Seats. I need you to
I'll
move.
move.
Seats.
I'll move.
God damn it, move.
So the blind side's fucking fake.
Yeah.
It kind of is.
Kind of.
Yeah, who knows?
What prompted that?
It was going crazy.
It's breaking
It's
news.
the internet. Breaking news today.
Wait, what happened?
The
up,
family
guys?
like tricked him.
Nice and close now.
The Tui family.
Oh, one of these headphones.
Michael Orr has now come out and said that the paperwork he signed to be legally adopted by the Tui family, that family from the story, he didn't realize, he thought he was becoming their adopted son and a member of the family. But he's, as he put it, he just learned in February of 2023 that he, I guess, looked back at the paperwork and saw that it was actually just a conservatorship, which would enable them to have some control over his finances.
They're
They're taking advantage of him.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! And he just found this out.
Yeah, so now he's trying to have it all dissolved because he thought he was being adopted.
What dissolved?
The paperwork, whatever agreement they had.
Is he trying to start a lawsuit? What is he trying to do?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's pretty fucked up.
Did they
pretty
make
fucked up.
Did they make a statement?
Doesn't Mincy brag that he's friends with his family?
Always.
I feel like this isn't that
So is Sandra
shocking
Bullock
that this
in a lot
doesn't
of
have like
trouble?
a happy ending. This
Of course
story,
not.
like this
Like-
rich white Southern family, just like
Yeah.
takes in this huge black guy and is like, let's make him.
I actually
Play
assumed
football.
way worse than
Yeah.
what's going on.
If you read a 2-sentence summary of The Blind Side, you'd be like, yeah, this family's taking advantage of this boy.
Yeah.
Well, I love white savior stories.
Sure, but watch Screen Book.
Exactly, but so is Blindside, and Blindside. I don't remember there being an outcry of as a white savior story.
It was
when that
before.
came
It was
out.
yeah. It
11th
came out a little
delayed.
bit too before that.
Brandon
yeah.
been crying about that since the movie came out.
We should just do a white savior movie marathon. Just pat each other on the back
Yeah.
the whole time.
Maybe if we had a White History Month that we could celebrate.
Yeah, if only there was
Did you
time.
ever have like these type of fantasies when you were tutoring?
Not really, because I had to do it for money, and I couldn't. What do you mean
I
exactly?
don't know, like someone who's be more unlikely to go to Harvard, like mentor them to.
Yeah,
go to an
well,
Ivy League.
I tried once to do something altruistic, and because I was primarily tutoring very wealthy families
Oh,
on the
that's
Upper
right.
East Side,
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Never mind.
but I had some free time, and I
Life saving white.
I saw a I don't know, some kind of news story about a charter school in deep Brooklyn that was like almost like a Last Chance U type place for high schoolers, and I went out there to volunteer, and they basically immediately gave me an entire class of 16 kids to teach them math.
It was an after-school program.
It was during school.
How did that go?
Well, it was a disaster. It was a disaster.
There's levels to disaster. Were they assaulting?
In my class of 16 kids, 4 of the 8 16-year-old girls were pregnant.
That's just unfortunate.
I know, and
Were
they
they
all
good
told
learners?
me they were on birth control.
Yeah, that's on.
Wander
Yeah,
Franco,
I
a
just
student there. Am I right?
I couldn't believe they lied to me.
Unbelievable. I taught an adult literacy class in Columbus, Ohio, and they just gave me a class of like 14 adults.
What is is that literal adult literacy?
Mm-hmm.
Just adults learning to
Taught,
read. And
they were all
write?
they were all English second language. I taught. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
how did that go?
I was not. I thought it would be a nice thing to do. You know, I was hoping to do it so I could get pussy. You know, afterward, just be like, I'm saying I'm such a good guy.
Right.
No, never happened.
Literate girls give the best fucking.
No, I'm leaving class and bragging to the regular people.
Oh, got it.
They have to, Tommy.
Yeah,
they have to.
Yeah.
Is anyone still like neurotypical but illiterate?
Yeah. Well, people that like move here.
Besides that,
I think
Yeah.
Marty Mush might be. It's the most extreme version of I'm not book smart, but I'm street smart.
Yeah. I definitely said that when I was younger.
Yeah, you said you weren't a good test taker.
Yeah. Just tests aren't my strength.
That's all of school.
Yep. Yeah. Didn't have any strength.
They all thought they were gonna be like the next Mark Zuckerberg. They're like, oh, like Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of college. Like, I don't need school. It's like Mark Zuckerberg was in fucking Harvard.
Yeah.
You can't
they
do
use
like
that
you
example.
can't do.
And he
basic
dropped out-
trigonometry.
So a billionaire when he was 19 years
Dropped
old.
out because Peter Thiel gave him a fucking angel investment of however many millions of dollars it is. It's like the writing was on the wall.
Right.
Staying at school would have hindered him.
Yeah.
Same with Bill Gates. Same with Matt Damon. Matt Damon had just fucking been nominated for or won the Oscar for Best Screenplay for Good Will Hunting.
What school was he in?
Harvard.
He was in Harvard as well.
Mm-hmm.
oh, it was.
Damn.
Natalie Portman was in fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
Are you there? How far down the list of notable alumni are you on the Harvard page?
I'm not on the list.
You're not on the page.
I'm not on the page.
It's got to be like, there's got to be
Can we
like,
pull up the wiki.
How
for
many
that?
are on the page?
That's
gotta be like
the notable
1,000.
alumni.
It's a lot.
I got removed from my high schools.
Think a lot
got
of
beat from my high
presidents
school, too.
and a lot of Supreme Court justices and a lot of actors and people you wouldn't even. BJ Novak went there. Fucking Darren Aronofsky went there. Some really random people.
Oh, so it's its own. Oh my God. Yeah, you're fucked, man.
Yeah, I have a
Shouldn't
long
have
way.
gone there.
I'll have to do something horrific to get on this list. I mean, I'm gonna.
Do you have a Wikipedia page?
I don't think so.
Are you on your high school's notable alumni?
Fuck no.
Do you think you're one of the top 10,000 most notable Harvard alumni?
Probably not.
I feel like you got it.
1636 when they started the school.
no, because there's probably so many dudes who are just like business fucking running some empire.
I mean,
that
there's
no one
princesses
knows.
and
They're not-
princes here.
Yeah.
When I went to
That's
my
notable.
5-year reunion, I sat at a table that was very clearly the failures. It was like me and then a handful of people who were battling addiction.
This is Harvard's 5-year reunion. Is
What
that
kind
like
of
a
what were
convention
what were
center?
they addicted to?
Pills,
Okay.
fucking name it. They were having a hard time, but I bet you they overcame it and wrote a bestseller.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe. Oh my God. Are they embarrassed of you?
They don't. I don't factor. I'm not on anyone's radar. I am irrelevant. They don't even hit me up for fundraising.
What if you did
anymore.
a set there, a show? What would it sell?
at Harvard?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if we have any Harvard listeners, and that's Boston.
There's got to be.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I've never met one or
Maybe
even
like
heard
grad
about
school.
one. Or MIT.
I will say that I got
MIT,
asked to
no way.
come back and speak on a panel to the men's and women's lacrosse teams, which was kind of fun. It was like a career panel.
Okay.
And they had me, and then there was like a dentist, a computer scientist, and someone who worked in finance, and like a doctor. And they were asking, they did a Q&A, and they were like asking us questions, and I was just telling jokes pretty much. It was
Being
really
on a panel would be a
it's
blast.
fun, yeah.
Were you killing?
Dream.
Your
Yeah, I
dreams being on a
crushed.
panel?
I said something. They were like, "What? One by one, tell us your favorite memory of playing lacrosse at Harvard." And someone was like, "The year that I got to play with my sister." Someone was like, "Scoring a winning goal against fucking Princeton or whatever." And got to me, and I was like, "Showers, easily."
Yeah.
I used to play this game where I would cover my eyes and see if I could identify the person just based on their penis, and I got very good at it.
Yeah, you could do it by
feeling
you
the
could do it by
penis?
just
No, like
Why would
just
you cover your eye?
only looking at their dick down.
Oh, got it.
Looking at their dick.
Didn't
Did I
cover
know
your
who-
eyes in such a way.
Did I know who it was? Yeah, because you don't want to see their top half. That's the.
The way you were covering them just now looked like you couldn't see anything.
Well, you were stealing Pete.
I guess you're right, Tommy. It's like I'm shading my eyes.
Yeah.
So top down.
Yeah, because you.
Yeah, I
Oh
thought
yeah.
you
I said that to the whole panel, and then that's when they took the mic away from me. But the crowd, the whole room, men and women, were all laughing hysterically, which was good.
What's the bone you have to pick with your high school, Kyle?
Are you looking at me? Like
No,
that?
nothing. This will sound bad.
You're crinkling the hacky sack. Do you want to stand up and fucking hacky sack?
Yes. Piper appreciated you coming over to feed her so much, and she was purring. Oh my god! And thank you for the video too. That meant a
Oh,
lot.
yeah.
We missed her dearly when we were in Reno.
Yeah, me and Piper were playing for a while. I was there for like 20 minutes, just fucking around with Piper.
Fun cat.
Yeah, it is a fun cat.
1, 2, 2. All right.
Did you say your record was 86?
I had the record at school. I had 99.
This is 7, 8, 9, 10. That was good. Do we give one for the header? That was good.
Sloppy
Yeah.
as hell. Very nice.
Is it easier to go side of the foot, inside the foot, or is it to do toes like
Side.
your,
I
like
think
your
bottom of heel.
soccer? Wow, nice.
Sloppy, but
All right, 10's the record. Nick, you want to see if you can one up that?
I'll try.
Sack it up. Yeah, see, they both go side
Oh,
foot.
yeah,
Oh, Nick's
wow.
got control.
You could
Yeah.
tell this is not.
Yeah, I believe the 100 now. That's really good.
We both had the school record.
I don't have the right shoes on.
Both have a record.
We did.
Mine was higher.
We did.
How do we both have the
I
record?
remember when I had the record. I was crowned the record holder. I got 86. I mean, I believe you got more, but I still had the record.
This is not going to go well. I feel. I fear.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't know. I'm going to embarrass
It
myself.
sucks. Like I get on here and I freeze up. Out there, I'm like stalling
I
on
saw
my
Kyle
neck.
do 30.
They were doing 1. I think that seems to be the play.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, 1. Why didn't you start with your foot off the ground? You dropped it onto your foot and rolled off. A little cheat code. 1.
Right, that was 2.
2.
I would go knees.
Does
I
it
think.
count?
Can you go knees?
Does it count just dropping it on your foot as 1? Does that count?
No.
No.
There.
It's like doing a pull-up and jumping up to the bar and counting that as 1.
1. Put your foot down in between.
Tommy, what's the matter with you, man?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you could say that word. You're not Mike right now.
You're just dropping it on your foot.
Yeah, you're just dropping it on
praying
the
that
ground.
it like ricochets.
Stop doing it that
I
way,
know.
Tommy.
You got to try a different method.
Leave your foot on the ground and then come meet
No,
the
put
foot
your,
meet
Put
it.
your foot down every single time.
Every time.
Yeah. Boom, down, up.
Chicago.
There you go. That was 3.
Chicago boys.
I know. This is like a fucking...
We have a hacky sack room in the new office.
I know. I can tell there's a change of pace already.
Yeah,
Yes, you want to give it a whirl?
You guys are moving quick. I'll do it from
Yeah, I'm
here, all
pissed
good.
that I wasn't here last week for all the hubbub and
All the hubbub.
It
was the hubbub?
crazy.
you do. What, were you here?
He was
They've,
here.
bought
I don't
the
think I
company-
was
They've
here.
bought the
Back.
company back.
Oh, that hubbub.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was hubbub.
People are calling it the greatest business deal of all time.
Saw that. Has it affected your behavior since, like your workplace behavior, your
Yeah.
professional,
Mhm.
your choice of words? I heard
Yeah.
you were on one on, was it Friday?
Hey, you're
Yeah.
trying to get some juicy deets.
Let's
Yeah, I
just
heard you
say,
and John
let's just
Rich were
say
causing
that.
What were y'all saying?
What the hell was that about?
Yeah.
The guy-
And I know you were probably so panicked afterwards.
Well, I didn't know that I had done something bad until everyone started telling me, and then I panicked.
well, it wasn't cut from the episode, was it?
No, the only thing that was
Well, what I learned, by the way, why they took that episode down was because of the drug talk near the ad read. I think that's okay to say. That's a totally legitimate thing from our beloved sponsor. And I think it was like the ad read ended and you could see Stephen Che immediately ask me, what hard drugs have you done, Francis? And it was, if there had just been some space in between that, I think it would have been fine. But I don't know for sure.
So what were you saying that was so bad and not?
I don't even want to get into it.
What had you feeling so rambunctious?
It's still up. I mean, you could just go and listen.
Yeah. Okay.
I listened.
I didn't know that certain things that I was bringing up were not meant to be brought up, and I don't want to step in it again. So I'm gonna fucking leave it there.
Well, everything you brought up was already public, right? Or no, they were both pretty private.
Right now, I feel like you're doing what I was doing on Friday, and I'll tell you what, amigo, it's a dark path.
Oh, were you getting like calls?
Oh,
all internal.
No, that's a no. I'm sure that's a no.
Anyone high up?
This would be my last yak ever.
No, it's fine.
I can't come on the show.
We're on the home stretch.
No, we
You have to
can't.
keep it going.
We can't.
Dave owns a shit.
Stand up and hacky sack, man. Get it all out.
I'm wearing these fucking espadrilles, man. They slip right off.
You're really bohemian today.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't love what I'm wearing to work today. But by the way,
What were you?
What time did you get here today?
9:40.
Nope, because I was here at 9:40. Didn't see you.
I feel like I can prove that.
All right.
That's when you got in?
No, I got in here a little bit earlier than that.
I guess the day after the announcement, you were texting us at like
You
8.
don't think that? Did you look at the clock?
You got in at 9:40, man, on the dot.
What's going on here?
Busting chops.
Real tension between you two.
Well, it's the rivalry. The rivalry.
I was told that I just have to be mean.
I might not be allowed on here.
Damn, dude.
We're surrounded by idiots, Kyle. Fucking idiots.
These are the New York goats.
Yeah, these are your kings. These are your champions. Okay. Yeah, good luck.
Oh, man.
To answer the question about how my behavior has changed now that we are no longer part of the old situation, when I see cleavage now, I don't look away.
Yeah. You've been
In the
really
office,
hard in the
yeah.
office.
I do a little grabbing.
I hold.
Okay.
Do you hold? Is it a hold though? It's more caring than that.
You gotta elaborate.
You do have to elaborate.
I think he's elaborating right now.
Dude, I had the worst omen possible happen to me in
I
Chicago.
think about it. I think about it too. I think about the cleavage.
Do you think about it? Do you think whose are you picturing right now?
Oh, you know.
I do. You text me about it all the time.
Comedy is now legal.
Mm-hmm. Comedy's not cool. What were you saying?
So I was in Chicago this past week, staying for the weekend. Went out to grab a beer with Rowdy at this beer garden. We had this nice talk, like, is this the right move? Like, you know, New York is doing comedy. Like, we were nervous. It was this big transition. We've gone through a lot of changes, you know.
Just if I may, really quick, we never have those talks. We don't doubt our decisions.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, back to you.
Oh,
No, cool.
You might
I
be on
can
your own there.
disprove that real fast, Francis. Let me dig into the iMessage.
Yeah. I was shooting off essays to KB and Nick. 8 a.m.
Yeah.
at my desk.
Well, you have a lot more to lose. You did make a terrible decision. I don't know why you wouldn't stick with the yak.
Sass was like straight up full essays, just like bibliography. He had the elements of style next to him. It was well written.
Sass Text made 7:15 last week. Like, we going in right now to the office on the day after Dave ripped everyone apart for being late. Sass was on his game.
Yeah. I don't know.
But no, me and Rowdy were having these talks, and we were like, "No, this is a good place to be. The office, everything's good. No doubts." We were just talking, like, you know, we're excited to see where this is going to go.
Doubts.
We walk out of the bar, just us on the street, and we hear this rustling above us and a tree above us, and a crow falls from the tree, spasms, and dies right in front of us.
What the hell?
Horrible.
That sounds poetic.
Yeah, that's
Horrible.
It's like the poem.
That is the
The
worst
albatross
omen.
or something.
That is the worst omen.
Quoth the raven, nevermore.
It did nothing more after it died right in front of us, spasming.
So did you contact your New York landlord to extend?
No, I called Kelly Keegs to make sure it was okay. I called Kelly. She's like, "Eee." And I was like, "What?" She lit candles for me and Rowdy. And then we keep walking.
Is she a witch?
Yeah.
What?
If she practices.
We keep walking, and about an hour later, we leave another bar, and a black cat runs out in front of us.
Oh my lord.
And so, not good, not great.
What?
That's a bad. That is
so not true.
What?
I was like,
What?
that's just like part of like Halloween fun for kids.
Well, I mean, it's a thing.
It's a thing that happened. And so we're like, this is horrible. And then we keep walking. We're just like, we kind of freaked out. And this drunk woman comes up to us and puts one hand on my chest, one hand on Rudy's, and she goes, "You guys are meant to be here," and then walked away from us.
Oh my god.
The weirdest night.
Was she like?
We're fucked.
She was a Barstool fan?
No, I don't think. Did not fit the demo.
Huh.
But that would be she's cleared it up. She's the final say.
Yeah.
That in
Right.
spite of these negative omens, that woman was the final verdict. You are, in fact, meant to be.
All three of these things were black.
Y'all lived the whole
But
ass
I would-
fairy tale.
I would trust. I think the first two were signs of God testing you. You know?
Okay.
And then the final one said, put your mind at ease.
Okay.
You've made the right decision.
Yeah. Scary, scary, scary.
Mm.
If we would have left that bar 30 seconds earlier, the crow was landed on our head.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
horrifying.
Have you guys ever cupped a bird in your hands?
No.
Jason
No.
said, "Yeah." In the booth.
What, like you said emphatically, yes. What did you
Big
do?
smile and
Yeah, really big.
Jason's kind of
smile.
going viral on Twitter right now. People are like, we got to learn more about him.
Wait, why? What's
Jay.
going on?
There was a tweet. I don't know what account it was. I think
He
it was
won
random.
the Barstool Beast Award, didn't he?
Did he? No. People were just like, I need to learn more about this character. There was a video of him right before Dave's announcement. There was a video of him right before the rundown running. Sprinting, telling Dave.
Didn't you win the Barstool Beast jacket?
No.
They didn't give it to you for that?
I don't think they're doing that. I think they suggested it and then people clowned on it too much and they just quit.
It's fucking
People being this
ridiculous. It's $500.
I mean, that part would be nice.
Exactly.
Should we learn about Jason?
Yeah, when did you cup a bird?
Because you
That was like in like middle. I just really like birds. Like I think they're kind of funny looking. And there was just a
Certainly.
bird just chilling on like my back, like my parents' back porch when I was in like middle school. And I just had a piece of bread and just like kind of chilled in my hand for a few minutes and ate some bread. It was
Was
lovely.
it a baby bird?
You know, I don't know.
Because then if you're sense on it, the mother will reject it. So you sentence that thing to death.
Hmm.
Oh, is this you sprinting?
This moment,
Oh
He-
boy.
no.
Watch this. Here he comes.
Voice of God. Give me like a 15 count and then we're good.
Guy working in there, and he was like freaking out, and he just left the room.
I'm a stay-at-home dad and work. Like that's out. If you want to stay at home, go work somewhere else. But like either be in the office or don't work.
Hell yes.
Nice.
Highlights it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So your what is your background? I know because I've heard about music. What is your music background?
My family's just like, there's a lot of musicians in my family. I went to school for performance, and there I just kind of did a couple gigs, like helping churches, like singing solos for them, and like
You sing? You're a singer?
used to be. I don't sing anymore because I don't have the time or like.
The time.
Singing.
Yeah,
Do
it's
that
like
in the
I-
shower.
Well, yeah, but if
don't
I
have
want
the
to
time
like
to
hone
sing.
my craft, if I want to get better at it, I don't have the time to invest. Also, I don't know how to play piano, so it doesn't sound as good just singing by yourself in a little room.
What
kind of thing.
were you singing like opera?
Mostly just like hymnal stuff, but
Okay.
opera is like a completely different kind of music that's really hard to sing.
You
You've
went to
atta-
school for performance?
Yeah, I
Hymns?
minored in music, specifically in performance.
Are you? I'm trying to remember from the crossword groups. I feel like you've come over. Are you fluent in another language, or am I making that up?
I mean, I've learned a lot of words of different languages just because, good classical songs are in like old German,
Latin, right?
French. Yeah, like Latin. You just like pick up words. Did get me onto into like the preferential GA seating at a concert because there was a little old German woman who was like checking tickets for it, and I recited old classical German poetry to her. She was like, "You're a good kid, you can go in." And I got to see a good fish show because of that.
Wow, what a perk. Preferential general admission seating.
Did she like tee you up, or you just rattled off a whole poem in German?
She had a German accent. I was like, oh, I'm working on learning Der Leiermann right now. So, and she's like, oh, I know that one. And we talked. I recited some of it. Didn't sing because I was very intoxicated on multiple substances. And then she just let me in.
Now, what video games do you play on the competitive circuit?
Melee. Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Definitely.
For the Nintendo GameCube, released in 2001. Amazing game that I need to be careful playing because it, again, makes me want to have controlled substances. But that game is
it's like a gateway drug?
Why?
So it might
Adderall?
It might not be the games or the languages.
No.
It might
It's
just be
great
you.
because I need to focus. And there may be prescription medication that helps you focus.
Oh, I'm sure the competition guys are on heavy doses of Adderall.
Yeah.
Have you been to a tournament?
Worst smelling
I was
thing
just
I've
gonna
ever been to
describe
in my
the stench.
life. Oh
So,
my god!
I've been to Pokemon tournaments, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh is the worst smelling tournament.
Yes.
Does it smell worse than a Yu-Gi-Oh show competition?
It can't.
There's no way.
So I went to a Melee tournament. I went to day 2 or 3 of a Melee tournament.
Oh, they hadn't even showered once since they'd been.
Oh.
there.
Yeah, that was nauseating. I think I saw someone get up from a seat and there was like a definite brown stain from it. And I'm like,
They're
I want to go
shitting
home.
too. They're not just body
They don't
odor
wipe
guys.
well,
They're
everything
like
about
scooting their
everything, yeah.
butt back and then like pants
Scratching
come
their ass
down,
with it, yeah.
asses
And then they
against
just
just
have
like this
shit all
random
over their
hotel
ass.
chair.
A lot of game tournaments now are mandating hygiene, and they can kick you out, and people are up in arms, which makes it smell even worse. But
Yeah, because now they're protesting. Now they're purposely not showering.
But they're like, fuck this. I'm just across the board. I'm not doing
they
hygiene.
just don't do it.
Is it like a lazy thing or?
Yeah.
Why do you think? Yeah, what is like the correlation between liking to play video games and disliking showering? Like they shouldn't logically.
I think it's just so
go together.
It's like
that
an
they
anxious
just-
personality trait. You're
Right.
depressed, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
But an
It feels like
adult
they're
going to a
home.
Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
They're so close to their shower. They're playing.
Their
like
brains are
in there,
destroyed by
right?
immediate reward. So the thought of just taking 10 seconds to 30 seconds to do something uncomfortable is just too daunting.
Like the kids who would go shovel down their dinner from when their mom made
Yeah.
them eat. Yeah.
I would do that. That's normal. I would. I will say I do. I usually shower before I play video games because I can't focus if I'm dirty. If I'm all like gross. If my hair's all greasy.
yeah.
Did you just get used to the smell at the tournament, or?
No, that was one of the main things that made me just want to stop. Is like I was roommates with a bunch of people who were like really good, like best in the state, and then I went to a couple tournaments with them, and I was like, this smells bad. I'm not having fun and losing a lot. I'm just gonna go home, and I stopped playing like hyper competitively because of that.
So your roommate, wait, for what state? Jersey?
New York.
New York. So they're the best in New York. So they're probably the best in the world or amongst.
New York and like Southern California are the 2 best regions basically in the world.
Are they
for
making
Melee.
money?
Some of them, but it, like you can look up like how much certain like Melee pros make based on like tournament, and naturally a bunch of them are like YouTubers as well, and like it's not easy to be like make money off of it, but if you're like top 5, it can be your full-time job, but you got to be top 5 in the world.
Now Melee, you play on like a CRT TV, correct? Is
Yes.
That what it is? Because of the lag or something. So
Yeah. Tube TVs,
Yeah.
just because of RCA components with a GameCube, or a Wii because when that came out, Nintendo was still very slow and wouldn't put in an HDMI. So the CRT makes it just way better to actually play the game.
Could you show us just a short snippet of gameplay so that we have a frame of reference?
Or singing.
I was actually wondering that too. Would you ever
No,
be
we can
willing
do
to sing
Melee.
for us?
Melee over.
You guys don't
I
know
would
what-
like a song.
a shy singer. Stanko.
I want to hear Stanko sing.
But he's good.
Yeah. He's got very Jason Mraz vibes. We're all
Yeah.
thinking it. We're all.
That? Like that?
That one. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have right now. They're going so fast.
They're so fast.
Character. Is that Fox and Jigglypuff? Jigglypuff is pretty commonly used, right?
That's my go-to.
Jigglypuff is kind of like Jigglypuff is not like one of the top 3 or 4 characters, but like certain people just play Jigglypuff because it just makes the game harder to play for the other people. Like
That one guy's legendary who only uses Jigglypuff.
God.
Hungry Box.
Is that
Yeah,
him? Is that him?
He's someone threw a crab at him once at a tournament, like a real ass crab.
Wait, is there a video of that?
Yeah.
The fans are ruthless.
Look at that arena, dude, for a GameCube game.
This is
That's,
all.
that's Evo, baby.
This is when Evo was like peaking for Melee too.
Evo was peaking here.
What's Evo?
Evolution is the largest fighting game tournament in the world. Happens in like Reno or something like that. Actually, if someone was in like the Reno area last week, they were in.
I was.
Oh wow, you could have gone to
I
Evo.
was just in Reno Tahoe, but I went to the airport, and what a beautiful area.
It really is so nice.
Holy fuck, the drive from the airport, the mountains.
So you
The
can't
lake.
see the
Arson
exact throw,
City.
but he gets real confusing. You'll see.
Pause. Find one woman.
Manziel is number 7.
Is that? Oh yeah,
All right.
they got her nice front row seat.
Talking to Mango, one of the other best
This
melee
is
players
pretty
in the
white
world.
too. I thought the black.
There's
Whoa.
the crab.
Isn't the black community beastly at this?
Black community loves Yu-Gi-Oh.
Sonic
they-
Fox is one of the best fighting players of all time, but he's not a
Oh,
Melee
that's the
guy.
crab.
He's a
Is he
furry.
pissed?
Oh yeah, he's
Did it pinch it?
Who threw this at me?
Is that a real crab?
Yes.
Dead?
Did someone admit to it? Like, yeah, it was me.
Throw something.
It's a crab,
It's a crab,
not
dude,
something.
not some- it's way
Don't
more
call
than
it. So yeah, you got to say what it was.
You know how hard I work on here?
Crying?
Animal abuse. Close.
Why a crab?
This was in Maine or Maryland.
Okay.
Like
Of course.
They just had it on him. Oh, there's a crab found in his pocket.
I don't.
Like
I
a-
don't think this
I
is.
guess
Sign
I'll
of
throw
endearment.
this.
Oh my god, there's a crab in these jeans.
Who threw this fucking crab?
That guy just had, do you think he just had like a crab in his fridge?
100%.
Like,
100%.
I'm gonna bring this with me.
Yeah. He was probably he probably brought it as a snack and then got full off of fucking G Fuel or some shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of this crab. I don't want to.
Anybody want this crab? All right, I'm just gonna chuck it at this guy.
Also, do you know how hard I work at it? I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
Do you
Why?
think you could do that?
No, I'm saying if we had the opportunity to make a living playing video games, I would
No.
never.
These guys put in more work than anyone.
Are they doing
as far
drills?
as hours.
Are they doing drills?
Those guys
devote
play.
they don't have any social life.
No, I
They
know,
don't
but
have
why
any-
is it? Why is it?
I
Why is
consider
it
this job
work?
blue collar.
Why does it work?
They're
think it's harder
practicing
than
a
blue
skill.
collar.
Are they doing drills?
I
and
think it's
stuff?
just as much work as like typing in data
who's
into
got
an
the
Excel
harder
sheet.
job, professional video game players or us?
I'm not even saying. I would never say. I would never say that about
And-
us either.
I'm drawing a comparison. I'm asking. I'm simply asking.
What
It's-
about
it's
that or-
Conversation fodder.
What about that?
I mean,
or
think
a
about how many
soldier?
people play video games and how good you have to be the best. It's like more people play video games than do, I don't know, what's a good comparison to that? Like millions and millions of people.
I guess I would say that there are probably people who play video games as much as that guy does.
Yeah. And
And they're not telling people,
No, they would
do you know how hard I work at this?
because they're not as good.
All right, so imagine you're doing like accounting. Get it through tax season, really tough. You get people huge returns. Then somebody throws a fucking crab at you, dude. You going to yell at the person that does it and say, "Do you know how hard I've been working?"
If someone threw a crab at me at the end of accounting season,
I'd have a lot of questions.
I might say, yeah, do you know how hard I work at this? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the breaking point.
Yeah, I get that.
Can we hear the crowd reaction when the crab is thrown?
Yeah, missed it.
This has potential to be my favorite video.
Oh, did he lose?
Oh, he just lost?
Oh, no wonder he was pissed.
Didn't even hit him.
Thrown out.
Didn't even come close.
Might not have even been aimed at him.
So Jason, he just lost. That kind of yeah, that's
Now, TJ, so we can watch a happier melee. Can we see the wombo combo?
I would love to see that.
The wombo combo is very, very impressive.
Yeah, wait, Francis.
Up smash. And now. Oh, Happy feet. Wombo combo. That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco. Where you at? Where you at? Oh my God.
Happy feet to Wombo combo.
Oh my god.
Get your ass whooped.
Without the crowd reaction, I would have assumed that was just a regular video game scene.
I can't wait for my friends to come back to their houses so I can play video games.
Yeah.
You've been
So
like
excited.
holding out, like
I just haven't had anyone to play with.
Now, Francis, did you impressed?
I don't know what happened.
Francis, that's like the equivalent to if you dropped a YouTube special and it got 50 million views in one day.
Doing a wombo.
That's what the wombo combo is.
Is it between two players? They're batting someone back and forth.
I mean, yeah, it's just the idea that just so like the entire idea of Melee, I think, is built on just like disrespect. Just how much can you fuck with another person, and that whole match was like a crab, perfect. Yeah. The Denny's versus IHOP crew battle, which is
what?
What is that? What is that?
Of course, lest we forget.
They got like 10 play. So after most Smash tournaments, people go to Denny's or IHOP, and there's a very big like argument between Denny's or IHOP. And one time they got
always just
boys. We got to do a video on this.
Yeah, basically, you're at like a hotel.
Francis, I need you to go investigate all of this.
They usually are adjacent. Right now that I think about it,
they pick out their venue based on what's like right in the middle of a Denny's and an IHOP.
So what the battle was between.
Please commit right now to doing a.
This is what I'm struggling with. Can I tell you what I'm struggling with?
By all means.
Okay, so we all love playing video games. I love playing video games, right?
I don't really.
Yeah, I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, I play like I'm not.
It's always fun.
It's a nice
in your life. You've enjoyed playing.
I don't
video
do it
games.
as much as I'd like to do.
Okay, but it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun,
undeniably.
Right? And yes, obviously there are people who are so talented, without a doubt. This whole esports craze, everybody knows at this point that the level of skill that a top gamer has versus a recreational one is the similar to like being a wide receiver in the NFL versus playing, touch football, whatever. I don't know. What I struggle with here, again, with the do you know how hard I work at this, is that I do believe there are people who are addicted to playing video games who are playing as long as and committing as much time in a day to playing those games as those professionals. Do you agree with that or no?
Why did your mic go off?
You got cut. Your mic got cut.
Yeah, dude.
Am I not
You're back. You're
allowed to say this?
Now you're back.
You're good.
I think, and yet those people know that it's not work, right? To me,
yeah, you're right. Like, are they lying to themselves? Like they're having fun.
I'm trying to think if this parallel would work.
I don't think they're having fun. I think they are.
Yeah, I think
incessantly frustrated and are addicted.
As soon as you get really good at video games, I'd imagine video games aren't fun anymore.
I mean, do you think that your average football player has fun during an NFL game? Probably depending on the result of the game.
Oh, that's a really good question.
Thanks.
All I know is when I'm dropping into Al Mazrah at 8 p.m. on a Wednesday night, I'm not thinking that this is going to be fun. I'm thinking I'm going to war right now. I'm going to a battle.
Yeah, it's
defending
just
my
the same as
country.
any sport.
Someone threw a crab at you in the middle of that. What would you yell?
I would kill them. Legitimately, I would gouge their eyes out.
There we go.
I'm trying to think about. Imagine you're a porn star, right? And
Okay.
a male porn star.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Damn it! I immediately
And
thought myself getting
you've just finished.
Someone throws a crab at you.
Just finished a shoot. You just finished a shoot, and someone throws a crab at you. Would you yell, "Do you know how hard I work at this?" Or would you recognize that everybody wants to have sex, and that to have achieved a level of it where you're getting paid for it should render you grateful enough as to not be put off by something like that, and then refer to it as work?
I mean, regardless of whether if you respect it or not, he was at the biggest moment of his life and failed, and then a crab hit him. Nearly hit him.
I don't even disagree with him. I'm trying to frame it to me as
You don't like the do you know how hard I work?
yeah,
Yeah,
the
no one liked that.
petulance of that.
Loved it.
You really?
You're on. Yeah.
You really didn't like it though, Francis.
Yeah, correct.
I also will say I feel like
I agree with the porn star take. I think that's a good comparison. Everybody likes sex. Everybody likes video games.
But I don't think the amount of video games that he's playing is an enjoyable amount. I don't think he's like been playing fucking Super Smash Bros. For 70 hours over the last 3 days, and he's like, I'm still having fun playing this.
Yeah, when
he's probably like, I need to win
when it becomes your job, it's probably less fun.
What gets him off? Like he always wins.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know how those guys.
When he loses, it's the worst thing imaginable.
Right. Yeah. Explain the IHOP and Denny's feud.
Yeah. So people just felt very strongly about IHOP versus Denny's, and so what happened?
Or should we go around the room really quick? I like IHOP. I think
IHOP.
I like IHOP. Yeah,
I would have said IHOP as well.
Definitely IHOP.
But what happened was like people were just arguing always about whether you go to IHOP or Denny's. So they basically got like 10 of the best players in like the Midwest area entirely to show up and just like basically just have a crew battle, which is a specific set of rules, and whichever team won, that would be the de facto after Smash tournament. You go to this place. And I'm pretty sure IHOP won. I haven't thought about this match in a while, but I'm pretty sure IHOP won. They even got like custom character skins for the characters they played for IHOP versus Denny's.
Did it get
Like
heated?
potato skins or
Skins for your character.
oh skins?
Yeah, there was. They always had one person from IHOP or Denny's on the mic, like commentating. So there was, and like you could hear people popping off in the background.
They had people from IHOP or Denny's, like a waitress?
on that team. On that team.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant like the hostess.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what's going on, dude.
Yeah, like theater kids do the same thing though. They always go to Denny's after the
Theater
play.
kids are just freaks.
Before, I was gonna say, Art, you're not.
No.
Did you? But was there an overlap with?
I mean, yeah, I was a band geek, so it's basically
Right.
the same depressed high schooler kind of thing.
Oh. So we got...
What instrument did you play?
I played trumpet and tuba.
Cool. I love that.
That's cool.
Cool.
Oh, he's a super interesting guy.
He is.
So much shit that I didn't know.
And he also loves sipping on high noons.
If you ever wanted, I could play the piano for you while you sang for us.
Yeah, you want to do something? You want to learn Errol Koenig? That was the last one I was working on.
I'm not familiar.
Is this Christian?
German.
Well,
no, not religious at all.
No, this one's just if I remember the story correctly, it's about a father and a son riding a horse, and the son's like, "Hey, there's a demon that's gonna get me." The dad's like, "No, there isn't," and then the kid gets taken.
But in song.
In the song, yeah.
If
real life.
Having a piano accompaniment is a prerequisite to you performing or showing your beautiful voice to the yak world, I would happily learn the piece for you.
We can work it out. Yeah.
I'm very keen to hear you
chose
sing.
like one of the hardest piano pieces ever written.
Then maybe
so.
I don't have that in me.
We'll check it out though.
But you can do a cappella.
Nothing sounds good a cappella.
Oh, disagree. Michael Lowry's group on YouTube. They're excellent.
Clearly, you've never heard "I Just Had Sex" a cappella.
Yeah, my God.
What the first 40 bars of "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston? There was no music behind that.
Yeah, but I'm not Whitney
Kent
Houston.
State doing it. What were they called? What was the Kent State singer?
I forget.
But anyway, High Noon. Delicious, delicious High Noon. Love it so much. If you're a tequila lover who is never satisfied with malt hard seltzer offerings, you're going to love the new High Noon Tequila Seltzer. It's a premium hard seltzer made with real tequila and real juice. It's a clean finish because it's made of real Blanco tequila. Only 100 calories, gluten-free, and no added sugar. I was sipping on the mangoes all weekend.
Too.
All weekend.
Peach has, I think, actually become my new favorite. I think it's overtaken watermelon.
I like the peach. I like the mango.
But you guys can get it at Drizly or your local convenience store or liquor store, or you can visit highnoonspirits.com and it'll find it for you.
Like kiwi. I always assumed kiwi was a lemon limey type flavor. Whenever I said kiwi,
3 different fruits.
Well, lemon and lime, I feel like have a similar taste.
Yeah, what?
Similar taste.
Citrusy.
Yeah, citrusy. I assumed kiwi was in that family. It's just
No.
not. It's its own delicious.
And there's
taste.
golden kiwi, which is 10 steps above a regular kiwi.
Can I say a weird take about
Yeah,
fruits and
seriously.
vegetables?
Go ahead.
I think cucumbers and apples taste similar.
I don't disagree with that.
Okay.
There's a wateriness to them both.
So I think
Yeah.
cucumber is the most subtle taste in all of
Yeah.
cuisine.
I remember in 6th grade, this girl Stephanie, for snack time, would bring in cucumbers and she would dip them in ranch. And I always thought, ugh, what
That's
is
pretty normal.
That's pretty good.
I would
too.
think, what a disgusting freak. And then one day I tried it.
That's
and I was
very
like, oh.
normal.
It's
Yeah.
a salad item.
Yeah, but in 6th grade, kids are bringing in fucking Cheez-Its and Famous Amos cookies. It was.
I was always
stuck
bringing
out.
in cucumbers and tomatoes.
Yeah, same.
Really?
I wonder how far cucumbers would have gotten if not for their texture. Because they are relatively tasteless.
Yeah,
But the texture is satisfying. There's a crunch to it.
they're
Well,
very refreshing.
Water chestnuts. That would be the comparison, right? Those, what are those called? Is that what they're called?
Water chestnuts?
Somebody?
Watercrests.
Water.
Those are in like Chinese food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
Yeah.
tasteless. I'd imagine.
What do
that
those
would
look like? I
be-
don't know if I've ever had one of
They
those.
look like little translucent discs.
There's the birthday boy,
Mm.
John Feidelberg.
It's his birthday?
I think it is. I think it is.
34.
There's no chance he didn't see that wave. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've had
I
water.
don't know if I've ever had one of
They
those.
are the
Never
most,
seen
maybe the
those.
most pointless things on earth.
Yep. They do have a good crunch, though, in that chicken dish, that chicken Chinese dish.
I don't like the crunch in some of
No.
those things. I don't like the
Chinese
Oh, I
broccoli?
yeah, I
Or
don't like
broccoli?
these whatsoever.
There's a name for it. I can't remember.
What is the
Not
What is
bad.
the actual plant called?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
in that's in that.
I don't
dish.
love them.
No.
I think that would be the cucumber trajectory.
The Asian cucumber.
I think I started or watched Sisu. Phenomenal.
Oh,
Yes.
I heard that's good. I'm
Yes, I've
excited
been
to
trying
see
to put
that.
people on.
A little
What
bit
is it?
unrealistic. but
Sisu. Oh, I love it. That it's
What is it?
John Wick as an old man versus Nazis or something.
It's it's this guy turning Nazis to paste.
It's amazing.
Did you see that fucking someone made like a simulation of what those people that died in the submarine, like what it would have looked like?
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't explode.
Dude, it was they were
They were
turned to
shit.
dust.
They,
Oh, that's yeah.
they
for
are.
them.
We've probably inhaled some of their
Yeah,
particles
yeah.
now.
100%. We probably drank part of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that was nuts. Play that. I gotta pee though.
Best of luck.
Should
I
we?
also didn't mean to be bossy there.
Should we play that?
Find that.
I guess we should.
It's interesting.
This is a.
Right off the bat, was this like a
Oh.
microscopic view? Oh, person. See, that would hurt.
I think it would happen so fast
Have
that
a
you
look.
wouldn't feel it.
So is the idea
Yeah, I would be
here?
like, that would be very painful for a little bit.
I don't think
That'd
it
be like the most painful
I don't
sensation,
think it would be.
albeit
think it
for
would-
a little bit.
I think it would hurt. I think it's fair to say that would hurt.
I think
don't
you would
think-
go into the gates like, fuck.
I don't think your
That
body.
still hurts.
I don't think your body would
That
have
was
time
fucked.
to feel pain.
Just imagine putting your hand like in fire and how bad that hurts. Imagine that on your whole body plus your organs exploding.
Peter's giving you an ice pack at those.
I genuinely don't think that there would be time to feel pain.
Is this how? That's how Dr. Manhattan kills people.
I would, yeah.
From Watchmen.
Now, did they decide was there? I know that there was the fear that they had an impending doom, where it was like we're about to die. Do we know if that was still the case, or did this just?
That's the
fucking happen
real
out of nowhere?
takeaway. If they knew they were gonna die
Right,
for hours,
that's-
that's a
But
horrible.
if that just happened out of nowhere,
that would be fine.
yeah,
Better
I mean,
than
I
just
I
like,
wouldn't say fine, but
better than
better.
like having like a
Yeah.
shitty rest of your life.
yeah. I mean, they seemed pretty well off.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Is that from the Sprite commercial? Have you ever seen that they have like someone took a picture of that that fake Drake sculpture like outside of the commercial and it looks insane.
That's a real it's a standing sculpture
Yeah.
somewhere.
Where is it?
Yeah. I don't know. There's a picture of it somewhere.
Did you guys read the story about the kid on the Upper East Side who was terrorizing the hotel, the very high-end hotel, the Mark Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it looks
No.
like.
Wait. That's what it did.
And Drake was trying to come into that hotel, and he was screaming at Drake, "This place denies the Holocaust."
A kid was terrorized, like bombing it.
No, he John Rich blogged it about a week and a half ago, but it was written up in the New York Times a couple days ago, and that was my first exposure to it. He, a while back, tried to get a drink at the hotel bar when he was 17 years old, and
Smart
used
move.
a fake ID, and they were like, "This is a fake ID, you can't drink here." And he took it so personally that he started picketing the hotel, and he would walk around outside of it and tell guests and other people that they were anti-Semitic, that they deny the Holocaust, and all kinds of other stuff.
Was he in a hat? Was he Jewish?
He's Jewish, yeah.
Okay, so that probably worked a little bit.
And he would just walk around outside saying stuff, and then like Drake came to the hotel to stay there, and he
Look at that.
That was him. Oh,
He's so
kind
proud.
of. Yeah. I'm on his. I think I'm on his side. This is awesome.
he told Drake, he started screaming at Drake, don't there's the video of Drake.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't get what his gripe is.
Because he couldn't drink there.
At
I'd be pissed
17.
too.
Wannabe booze hound.
Sausage on his blue bag.
He's a 21
wannabe
savage.
Hey, Drizzy, please.
We're here, Drizzy.
Calling Drake Drizzy to his face. Campaign Poppy.
It's like D-Lo.
Wait, what's he chanting? It's
Who is- was that-
Mark da 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 da. That's the guy saying that.
Mark, what?
He sounded old as hell.
Mark does something. I don't know what he's saying, but that was him. And now the Mark had to put a restraining order against him.
Yeah, well
I
deserved.
think it was Mark's loves Epstein.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I heard
That's
it.
a good move.
That they housed
flopping on
Jeffrey
this guy.
Epstein. Apparently, Jeffrey Epstein's home was like 3 blocks away, so he was trying.
That's hilarious.
Why?
This kid is only 17?
when he got rejected. Yeah,
Those
he
two
was-
different
How
photos?
long
Does he
ago was
always have his
that?
arms folded? He might be
Yeah.
Older than me.
Oh yeah, that's his
Jeez.
pose.
Smug.
That'd be wild if he got rejected years ago
Little
and
boy.
still eating at him.
Looks
to
like
this day.
he's 18 now.
I think so.
And when
It's a
they
very
when
funny
he's
story.
interviewed, what does he say?
It's an unbelievably
no
funny
points.
story.
None.
I'm gonna pull it
There's
up.
nothing for him.
Are there any videos of him talking?
There's got to be. I mean, he's got those.
I read this.
Headshots.
I instantly thought of Kyle and Nick. I just,
Yeah,
You guys did shit like that.
appreciate
You were
it.
17.
you guys love that shit.
I mean, it is. That's phenomenal. The wannabe booze hound.
Can I back him?
Hold
Does
on.
he have a page?
He's got to have a GoFundMe, I would bet.
Have you seen the videos of the kids on the bikes terrorizing people? They'll drive it, they'll wheelie it
The wheelie
right
at your car.
Yeah,
right
didn't
at
we walk-
you and
yeah.
then swerve at the last possible second. And sometimes they're hitting people.
Yeah, we watched that on the act, didn't we?
Yeah.
They're getting even worse. Like
They
now
are?
they're actually hitting people.
Oh, that's crazy. I've almost gotten freaking hit by one of those guys, one of those punks.
Were you in a car?
Now walking.
Oh my god.
They're always out on the street.
Getting hit by a bike would hurt so bad.
Dude, I was thinking about that when I
A lot of
first
different
moved here.
Feels. Yeah.
If I got hit by one of those Uber Eats dudes,
Oh,
what do you? I think you just have to.
You're getting
brawl as soon as you
pulverized
get up.
and you're getting punctured. There's
Yeah.
like the feeling of
Everything.
the rubber, the
Yeah.
spokes.
and it's so much more embarrassing than getting hit by a car.
Oh yeah, it's gotta hurt more.
yeah.
Like it's like a sharp hit.
They're sharp. Yeah, it would be like the being a ghost ship. That cuts
Yeah.
everybody in half.
What do you think you do after that when you both get up? I think it just has to be a brawl, like a fight to the death.
Nobody's taking blame for that. Yeah.
Probably cry, probably sit there and wither in pain.
Yeah. I think I'd cry.
I think the adrenaline would be too
definitely
much.
Cry. I would for sure be crying.
I think you would cry moments later. I think your adrenaline would be like through the roof.
Yeah, I'd be mad. but,
You would have to
you know, you're
brawl.
embarrassed
Yeah,
and
you
you
would
get
have to brawl.
Let's
you and the
do
Uber
a,
Eats
a
guy.
test experiment where Liz has a run with an Uber Eats biker. And we
It's
see
a matter of
what
time.
hurts worse.
Oh, this guy's steezy as fuck.
This
though.
is so far so good. I wish they would just stick to this.
Oh.
And that's so far cool.
There's a couple guys that ride with like no front wheel, so they're just perma wheelied.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they're not doing what I was thinking.
No, I know what you're talking about when they go right up. And then,
Oh.
Right. I don't like this guy is good though.
But this guy should be in jail.
Right, that should be very illegal.
Yeah.
And
Skitching.
do a lot of these guys don't
Oh.
have chains on their bike either?
I don't think.
I think they just
BMX bikes have chains, right?
I think they take them off.
I think Adam 22 was into this before he got into like pussy and stuff.
Yeah, he was a big BMX guy.
Yeah.
That's like his whole podcast.
From
was a lot of-
Nashua.
Yeah.
He's like
Crazy.
And he was friends with that dude. What was his name, Brandon or something like that, who went out. He did like that massive stair jump, and he smacked his head.
Dead.
Now he lived, but now he's all scrambled eggs in the brains. What was that guy's name?
I mean, that's just a cool bike, and I would just rather have the front wheel on it.
Yeah, it would just be more fun.
What the fuck was this guy's name?
Man. Have you seen Bam Margera like criticizing Steve-O's kickflip?
No.
They're beefing big time. He has a diss track towards like Steve-O, and
props to him. He's been at like the furthest depths of rock bottom for a long time.
He keeps going lower.
Sustained that depth for like 12 years.
He has to have the longest rock bottom.
And he's getting worse.
You know, people always say rock bottom. I'll tell you what, man. You can always go lower.
Yeah.
I mean, don't act like you were ever in Margera's.
I'm not saying
you were never in Margera's trench.
I'm not saying I could draw a way for Bam Margera to go lower than he is right now.
I don't.
Wow, what's going on with him?
Dude, if Bam Margera, if tomorrow
he's still
came out that
doing
he was
fun
being
things that
accused
require
of, like,
I think that he'd be the same.
horrific sex crimes, we'd be like, wow,
Right, that's worse.
we didn't know it had got.
I feel like
whoa,
rock bottom
that's
implies
new.
like you don't have any moral corruption like that.
Oh, isn't he like he's like smoking crack and shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There's still, I guarantee you that there are still a lot of people who are like, in spite of what Bam Margera has done and how far he's fallen from grace, I'm still a fan of him. And there are things he could do that would even lose him those fans.
Yeah, like
Sure.
I'm talking about depraved acts. That doesn't really count.
Why not?
I guess it does, but
You could be at rock bottom without those acts, though, right?
Well, that's the issue. That's why I'm saying that rock bottom is relative.
Okay.
Two things.
So you were
I'm
there too.
surprised.
Okay,
Oh
fine.
no,
You were there too,
it's
Francis.
not about me at all.
Francis was there too.
Not
Right
me
next
at all.
to Margera and Crosby.
We all have in our life a rock bottom moment. We could all look back in our lives respectively and look at a moment where we were like, that was the lowest point of my life.
Everybody has their own personal rock bottom.
Yeah, but if we went out tomorrow and just, I don't know, did something, the worst thing you could
right,
imagine.
but that I
What do you
mean
think
that
we
of
do?
course.
I don't know, like
Five of us?
drive a car into a kindergarten and kill a whole bunch of kids.
Implying that doesn't happen.
Let's say that happened. We'd be like, boy, I really wish I had that old rock bottom back.
Yeah, missed rock
That's-
bottom.
I thought it was bad then.
You can't-
This
It's
is
almost
worse.
a good question to ask someone to learn about their psyche. Like, what's the worst possible thing that could happen tomorrow? Francis is driving a car into a kindergarten.
Yeah, that's
No, I know. I'm just
Not to
that
be
was-
like, not to sound like a fucking psychopath, but if you're gonna do that and you're planning on doing that, it's probably not rock bottom. That's probably
Probably not
like
rock bottom.
top tier moment
Right.
in your life.
Barring doing a heinous
I'm
act.
saying it's an accident.
Smiling.
Yeah,
DUI, you drive into a kindergarten.
yeah,
That's rock bottom.
yeah. That's rock bottom. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I thought you meant like a
Okay.
purpose. Like,
Barring a
Oh, no,
horrible
no.
tragedy, Bam Margera's discrepancy from now at rock bottom to at his peak is the farthest margin of anyone that I can think of right now.
But here's the question: is he at rock bottom?
I
you think he
not.
can go lower?
Could fucking
Can
go-
you guys
No,
break
no,
this
no.
down for me? 'Cause I
serial
don't
rape
really
a
know.
town. Then
Has
he would
he
be at
come?
rock
Has he come up from his rock bottom a year ago?
He's not
No.
because he's going to Vegas. He's still having fun, I guess. So he's not at rock bottom.
I think he's.
When he
I
gets
think he's come back a
cirrhosis,
little
he
bit.
will be at rock bottom.
I think.
Someone break this down because I don't know what happened.
I'm so
He got
lost.
kicked
Margera's
off of-
beefing with the other.
He got kicked off of the
Jackass
last
guys.
Jackass
Got kicked
while
off.
he was
Yeah.
shooting it because he broke like his sober contract. Like,
Right.
he had to stay sober to stay on the shoot. He didn't, so they kicked him off of the movie.
And now he's like rapping.
Since then, he's been like
Oh, if
beefing
you're
with the rest of the crew.
rapping is
Rapping might be
that's
worse.
the lowest.
Rapping
He's
is
been
rock
rapping,
bottom.
And like Steve-O, who's doing like really well compared to where his rock bottom was, has been like chirping him back with like kind of like funny like skateboard video promos because he sells skateboards or whatever. And then Bam is like, this guy can't even skate. Bam Margera, who used to be like one of the best skaters in the world, who
Yeah.
physically cannot ride a skateboard anymore because he's so fucked
He
up.
blames Jackass
Yeah.
for hurting him, for making him do a stunt he didn't want to do, and it ruined his ability to skateboard.
Something along that. It's really just the drug abuse and
Yeah.
neglect to his own.
Well, I saw him just like he got out of rehab and he was like, "Yep, off to Vegas." So he's not even attempting recovery. It looked kind of sick. Like he was so excited. Like I never.
Only one way to
experienced-
celebrate being out of rehab. Vegas, baby.
He's not at rock bottom because he reached a level of excitement that I have never felt in years.
Bro,
Yeah, that was probably
drink.
that was probably the best day of his life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's, I guess, fine.
Is he smoking crack? I feel like I saw that he was smoking crack.
Why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull up like a Bam, like he's lost the plot.
And aren't people tweeting at him, like going to rescue him and shit?
They're trying, but
That's like weirder.
Isn't like one of his buddies like keeps on like doing like updates about him? I feel like I keep seeing that on Twitter, but I don't really pay attention to it. I just scroll by
I'm trying to
it.
think who is at his level of falling.
Epstein,
Besides doing a depraved
non-criminal.
act. Yeah.
besides a non-criminal act.
fall off.
What about that dude from Friends? He's had a rough go.
Matthew Chandler. He's kind of back a little bit.
You just go. His name's not actually Chandler.
Johnny
Matthew
Football,
Perry,
Johnny Manziel had a rough.
That's
Yeah, he had a fall
somewhat
off.
comparable.
Yeah.
His peak was.
He's also so young that I feel like that doesn't really count because he's got plenty of time. I mean, he's back already. He's only 30.
Did anyone watch that documentary?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
It was
fucking
interesting.
great.
I wish it had been longer. I really wanted.
They like casually at the end were like, "Oh yeah, he almost killed himself," and then just ended with him like drinking a beer.
It was like
I was
they
expecting
breezed
some
over the
kind of,
part where
like,
he's like, I had a
variety.
gun.
yeah.
I tried to kill myself, and then also he's like they also he beat the shit out of his girlfriend. They cruised right
Cruised
by that
past
part.
I didn't-
Yeah, and then he had one night where he kind of got in a little bit of a scuffle with his girlfriend. And
God,
then
I get
it's
mad
like-
sometimes.
yeah.
Off to Vegas.
and it just showed him.
And then
it just showed him trailing off. He was like, yeah, and then it's like, wait, what? Well, hold on a minute.
You know,
What's
one
the end of
thing
that
leads to
sentence
another.
there, Johnny?
My girlfriend tried to get out of the car, beat the fuck out of her.
Wombo combo.
Yeah, and then it like changed.
And they all went to fucking IHOP.
Yeah.
So did it make you empathize with him anymore?
Johnny
It made him
Manziel.
fucking.
Not really.
I almost bought a Johnny Football jersey.
I honestly, yeah, like it reminded me of how fucking massive he was.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like the fact that he was a freshman in college, partying with Drake and like all that, like flying out to Vegas. Like I think I almost forgot how crazy the hype.
Thinking about a freshman now that we're older, like an 18-year-old.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think anyone that was in his position would have gone insane. It was also funny seeing the nominations for the Heisman Trophy, and 2 out of 3 of them have untold documentaries on Netflix.
Yeah. Great point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did feel very bad for what's the
Friend.
no
Mantateo?
Mantateo. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I watched that one, I felt very bad.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never watched that one. He didn't do anything bad, right?
Well, you just realize that he just fundamentally did not know.
He was just
Yeah.
so
and then everyone started
he
being
dumb?
like, he's
it's
gay.
just so stupid.
Yeah.
That when it all
Is
was
the
like,
takeaway he's gay or dumb?
Stupid.
Well, I guess that's
He
a
just-
synonym. at this
stupid. He's gullible. He's like sweet.
Okay. Well, shit. I was being
He's like a
homophobic
sweet,
toward him.
gullible guy. Yeah.
I feel bad now.
buddy.
That energy.
Oh, I was bullying you because you were gay. You're just stupid. I'm sorry, man.
Clear that up.
I'm sorry. I thought you were gay.
Yeah. Fuck. A lot of misplaced hate. You're just an idiot. Just a fucking idiot. Yeah. You gotta workshop the
You
material.
can't choose to be an idiot.
I thought you were just sucking dick because you were dumb.
It's not a sin to be stupid.
Oh, he's so dumb. He's sucking.
Oh man. All right, I gotta hit a streak now. I feel good.
All right. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He saved it. 6, 7.
7.
All right, solid. All right, Nick's ready to just upstage you. The proper record holder. The pride of West Virginia.
I relapsed on weed this weekend.
Really?
I was in Tahoe. It looked too beautiful. I said,
This is unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
12, 13, 14,
God.
15,
Nick.
16, 17.
that was good.
You see how much more controlled he is?
Yeah, I think it's a.
I think that's what you
I
need
think
to
you're
do.
hitting yours too hard.
Really need
I know. I'm
to-
getting
I
too
need to do
excited.
this
I gotta
again.
relax.
I think you need to do more controlled, Kyle.
I don't know.
Hacky sack's fun.
So fun. What else are you guys into? Anything new? Are you into, Tommy?
Anything new?
Oh, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati was cool. I liked Cincinnati. I went in very low expectations.
As you should.
They were met a little bit. Like they exceeded it a little bit. I would say Skyline chili actually kind of good. You had it?
I've had it.
It was better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, it's. You can imagine the taste. It's not like
No,
repulsive.
the taste I imagined was way worse than
Oh,
the
okay.
taste that I felt that it was. Yeah.
I went to the Barstool bar on Saturday night.
Woo!
Yeah, have you guys been to the Philly one?
Oh, we're dog.
No.
No, have you guys
Apparently
been to
I've heard
any?
it's amazing.
Everybody says that's
Right.
a lot of people's
Heard
favorites.
it's amazing.
You guys get is there any sort of special treatment for being a
Oh God, no.
long time
No.
Barstool?
Oh.
there?
No.
Did you what did you do?
No, I didn't get any. I had to be like, I know Shane. I'm friends with Shane, and then that's how they let me in. Not like
So
I've
we don't
worked
get
at
any
Barstool
perks
for 4 years.
for going to our namesake bar.
You gotta let them know ahead of time.
Owner or manager, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that'll do it. Mook got more special privilege than I
Describe
did.
Mook's like
Dude, Mook is like a made man in
standing.
Philly. It's very uncomfortable. He like took me Friday morning. He took me to all these stores on like South Street, I think it was called. And I guess he used to do all of their taxes.
Wow, I guess he was bigger.
does sound
Yeah.
mafia.
Yeah, he used to do all their taxes. We went to like 4 different places, and they're all like they come up and they're like, "You're a friend of Mook, you're a friend of mine." and then they're like, dude, like dudes looking at me dead in the eyes and be like, "If you need anything, you call me.
What kind of stores?
Call me. If you need a draft, you call me. I'll get you anything you need." And I'm like,
are we talking like shoe stores?
clothing
we
stores
went to
or-
a shoe store. They were all cool stores. We went to a vintage wrestling store, which was awesome. The dude that worked there was really cool. And then we went to
Mook
a,
powerful.
I think, in Philly.
All we
yes.
do is shit on him.
Yeah,
Are
he's
we-
very- I think he could
yeah.
have any of us
I-
killed instantly.
Oh, no.
But that, and you're saying that stems from like his accountant days. That's not comedian Barstool or anything.
I think it's the accounting days, him being a stand-up, and then him getting success at Barstool. I think it's a combination
Wow,
of
he's
all
like
of them.
Philly's proudest son.
So it was like a warm moment. He used to hide that he did stand up from his parents.
Yes.
He used to not tell his parents where he was going on the weekends. Oh, I'm going out to Texas to visit a friend doing that. He never told them.
Yeah, and then he made up a name Mook, which isn't his name
No.
by any means.
And he finally told his parents, and they went to his show for the first time.
Yeah, on
past week?
Saturday.
His dad
brought the strap.
Lit up.
His dad brought a gun.
Yeah, his dad brought a
He
gun.
accidentally brought a gun.
Yeah.
He was just strapped up.
Which is funny because we were with Billy McCusker, who's Matt McCusker's brother, and his dad brought a gun to Philly Helium as well.
I think like Philly
And he was-
fathers are
yeah.
just
Billy Dad's just
carrying gun. They're so afraid.
Apparently, their whole mindset is like, I'm going into the city. I'm not gonna bring my gun. That's crazy. They're like, I have to bring my gun to the
I guess
city.
if I had
they bring like Uzis out.
They
Just in
just bring a
case
pistol,
20
yeah.
7th graders like storm Wawa.
Yeah, Mook's dad had like the banana clip in.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, it was crazy. And they're all wearing Mook shirts. They all got Mook's face. And
Your
then his
parents ever
dad's
seen
just
you
got
do
the strap. Yeah, my dad has in Boston.
So his parents are men and women of God, respectively.
Yes.
And they're involved with the church. And
I don't
guess
really know,
If
I
you
think,
look, if
yeah.
you Google like Mook, it's just a big graphic that says "fuck God"
Yeah.
in quotes.
His parents were not
Can you
happy
try to
about that.
Google Mook Barstool?
Mook Barstool. I think it's like the first image. It's
It is-
Mook. It's a quote card saying "fuck God." And he never even said it. I
Didn't
asked
say
Gooch
that.
to make the graphic.
Yeah. Oh, that was you.
Yeah, oopsie.
But yeah, his parents were very nice.
Oh, okay, so we're good.
Yeah, they were all.
Must
They
have,
were all.
Wait a
Wait a
rocking
minute, Mook's got the
Just a
bootleg
bunch of
tees.
bootleg Mooks.
The dude's made it.
Just a bunch of bootleg
This is
Mooks.
hilarious. There was not a demand for that.
Look at that one
share. No one is. He must have. I think he has ins with Google too, because
Jesus
the
Christ.
God is in there. Try googling "fuck God" after Mook. Maybe that's taken down.
Mook is so
Is there
powerful.
stuff to the right? Like, are we too zoomed?
We're
in?
too zoomed in, maybe. What the?
He got it taken down because merely a week ago it was one of the first results. Mook.
It's not a bad idea.
Oh man, we got to stop making fun of him.
Dude, there's this place in Philly, Angelo's. I guess it's like the biggest like Philly cheesesteak place.
Look how big the graphic is.
Left of center.
Oh, of course, it's a woman's.
Let me get the V-neck. Go with the V-neck. I want the Mook V-neck.
How can we not see a preview?
Are those ones sold out on the side? The ones that are grayed out. Sweatshirt and the long sleeve tee are sold out.
What's happening?
Yeah. What is going on, dude?
Oh my god. Yeah, what? They got the hats? No way. Wait, no, we got to get the Mook face masks. This is so funny.
How does this happen? How?
Don't know. He's been holding out on
I don't know
it.
what
AI
this.
generated.
Yeah.
Like, there's a website that you can get a Jeff D'Lo duvet cover.
No way, dude.
Wait.
No, what? Go.
Wait.
Take my credit card.
Oh my god.
Dude, there's this place in Philly called Angelo's, and I guess it has like the best cheesesteak in Philly.
You were just
Yeah,
saying
they're
that.
famous.
Yeah, and it like you have to have like like you can't just go. You have to have like you have to call before. But apparently the line is so busy that you have to call like rapid fire, like have multiple people calling just to get a cheesesteak. And some dude was like, you go there, just call me in advance. I'll get you guys set up. We'll put you up in the apartment upstairs, and we'll have like a whole spread.
The apartment upstairs?
Because there's no indoor seating, so there's like you guys can just go to the apartment upstairs, and we'll have like a spread for you guys.
Did you do it?
Oh my god.
No, but it was just like dude, where are you getting all these connections?
It was Mook.
It was just Mook. That was another Mook connection.
Why did Mook ever leave the city of
I don't know.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, he should stay there.
It's like it's a king.
That's what everyone was saying. Everyone was like, dude, why are you leaving Philly?
That's Jeff D'Lo t-shirt.
Oh my god, what can we get these on? Phone case?
I mean, there's like a 0% chance these
no, wait.
ever arrive.
Scroll up just the image.
Oh my god, bed sheets. There's bed sheets.
There's a shower curtain. There's a shower curtain.
I'm buying it.
I would match my body to his.
The Jeff D'Lo sheets stay on during sex, babe.
Oh my god, you could theme your room. Wait, look at it folded down, no head.
Drawstring.
You think we could
explain
buy
this to
one
me.
and barter it up until it gets fucked on?
Is he not bothered at all that people are fucking making money off of his
I
likeness?
mean, I don't.
Ooh, I don't. These are
that many
AI
people are
generated.
buying
I don't think.
No, this was drawn by somebody.
There's
Wait,
a lot
click
of
on
you
that.
guys
Click on that
this.
artist.
Tommy might have some stuff on here.
Wait, click on that artist page because I think.
Barstool.
Yeah.
Oh, this is real.
Yeah.
Oh, if there's anything of me, I'm. Oh, there I am.
Oh,
There
whoa,
you go.
that's a huge comp that she knew you'd be mad. Look at that jaw.
This is cool.
Been
Y'all
mewing.
looks unreal.
Yeah.
Tommy's buying that.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
You'll unironically have that bed cover. Do they do a bed cover for him?
No, this is just
Just the water bottle. Oh, that's just a sticker.
Fucking bullshit.
Just this. Look at that jaw
There's
though.
the yak on Goatee Day. There's Rediscovering America, taking a shit.
Oh my god. Wait, somebody sent me these. I thought they just
times.
made them.
Is that a Dana beer
They
sticker?
did appear to have drawn this.
Look at that Henry Lockwood one.
Look at that. Is that Tommy?
No. Tommy winks.
Ew!
Ah, son.
That's not a good one, Tommy. That's a bad one.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Why did they make your
They
lips
looked
lighter than your
amphibious.
a lighter shade than your face?
What's the mature content one?
Oh shit!
What is it? Oh, that's just wait. It's me. Oh, cutting off Kyle's head.
Oh my
Wow,
god!
that's
Damn.
That's awesome.
I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to be me. I thought it was.
This guy got a dickhead.
Oh my god.
That's really cool. I like
Yo.
that one.
my leggy.
Why is it just called? It's called Greg sticker.
That was my.
It's my dad's name.
That was
Real
my name on Pardon My Take Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, I see.
Greg with two G's.
Greg.
No, just Greg.
Yeah, 2G.
Oh, I found my new favorite website.
Idiot.
God damn it.
Hey, Tommy, are you going to be the
Greg with
president
an
of the
I.
New York office?
Probably.
What's up?
You guys care about that or no?
I guess are we not getting the same emails as
Not
you now that
anymore.
we're separated?
No.
Chicago.
Sorry.
Segregation.
Yeah, it's happening already.
Yeah, what are we
You
missing
guys
out
cast
on?
the first stone. That was the shot heard round the world.
Which one?
Different emails.
I guess Rowan's taking on a pretty big leadership role as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in charge of this like YouTube video kind of series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad you clarified it was a YouTube video.
Oh, yeah, YouTube series.
You
YouTube.
can always go into the community section and just write a little post.
That's where our blogs are going up now.
Fucking A.
So yeah, you're running for president, but there is one adversary,
Who?
Meek Phil.
Oh my God, such a disgusting freak.
He's beloved amongst our people.
I know. Look, it's
The New York office
Only
is
the
a lot
content
of it.
floor likes you. Everybody else fucking loathes you. Meek Phil is beloved on every floor.
yeah. Meek Phil. Well, I feel like Meek Phil's like everybody within this building despises him, but he's beloved by the outside world.
Is that true?
I'm just riffing. I don't actually hate Meek Phil. I just like to tell him that I hate him.
The New York office is more of a family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't put each other down. We only build each other up.
All right.
Constantly collaborating.
You guys do a blood pack yet in Chicago?
Yeah.
We did a blood pack last week.
You guys had
I don't know if you guys saw our
5
semicircle.
years to do
I
that.
bleed Viva now. I
Okay.
bleed Viva.
I was sitting in between K Marco and Hubs, and I said, "This is my fucking family.
At like 7 a.m.
These are my brothers."
furiously, probably right when you were furiously texting KB and Nick.
It was wild. I was like, I don't
Franz,
think
you were out of the office for this ordeal?
on Friday.
No, I was here on Friday.
Oh yes, you were here on Friday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
I missed Thursday.
Thursday.
I had a bit of a sad thing happen last week that I won't get into.
Yeah, I think that's for the best. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Unless it was somebody else's business, then you would.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry about the sad thing, but
No, that's okay.
We missed you in Philly. It would have been so much fun if you were there.
I know.
It was a good time.
I wish I could have, but I asked Hairball when I thought maybe I could get down there. I asked if I could come do some time on his show, and he was like, "Dude, everybody in the world has asked me if they can do time on the show."
did he say that?
Yeah, and he was not.
I didn't say
not
everyone
lying.
in the world. I said everyone. A lot of people in Philly were asking.
So comedians will hit you up like, "Hey, can I do a?"
People I'm friends with, like, but it was like we had
Right,
4
puts you
people
in an
going up.
awkward
On
position.
the Friday show, the late show, I was the 5th comic on stage.
Yeah, that's not great.
Now it's too many people.
Like the audience then gets restless.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. It
What are
was
the
a rowdy
rules
show.
for asking? Is there like overstepping, or is it like what if?
No, it's people are just like, "Can I do a guest spot?"
Is it tough to say no?
No. You say I can't. There's already too many people on the show.
It's also
What
unique.
if there's not?
Then if I'll say yes. I don't give a shit if people go up.
It's unique too that it was in Philly, in that it's such a big community of comics down
Yeah.
there that are also up. They come to New York and they come, and if you were doing like Minneapolis, I don't think you'd have
No, that would never happen.
10 people asking you for
Yeah.
time on that show.
But they all came and hung out. It was fun.
Yeah.
We got Rough and Rowdy coming up
Is that this week?
this Friday in Wheeling, West Virginia.
Fuck yeah.
Kyle and I were right next to Wheeling, Illinois, which was crazy this past week.
It was crazy.
Crazy to see that on the sign.
We have way more culture.
Okay. They're bigger. But Wheeling, West Virginia will be hosting Rough and Rowdy 22. All your favorite personalities will be there. Big Cats, Dave, Roan, Caleb, Robbie, Large. No, it should be a good show, and I think we're going to try to get incorporated here on the Yak, where we're going to have a match that will be the Yak match, and we'll split up the show evenly, and there will be a punishment for whoever loses.
Yep.
Back to punishments. I'm not sure how we're going to divvy that up, but I think they're doing 5 rounds for the first time.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For like just the
Some
main
of-
card?
some of them.
Oh, that's
The
awesome.
last like few fights are
Yeah, it would be
5 rounds for the first
horrible for the out of shape Lards.
Right.
Well, this one's going to be good, too, because there's a lot of people that are 0-0.
That is the mystique.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Who's like some of the heavy hitters at this one?
Bobby Lang's back.
Is he coming off an L?
Yeah.
Diamond
That'd be good.
Hands, who's the hockey guy. We can go through if you want. I think that we should pick one of the fights to be the Yak fight.
Okay, and then can we have the chat pick the punishment? We'll have the right to say no, but my brain's not working right now. Also, this can be purchased on YouTube pay-per-view now, right?
First time YouTube pay-per-view, so if you want to, there'll be a chat if you want to buy it that way, and then you can get in the chat. Maybe I'll drop into the
That's
chat.
really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
We filmed another game night.
We sure did.
How was it?
I think it's going to be our best one.
Do
Yeah.
tell. Do tell.
I mean, it has one to beat.
The best of the two.
The other one's still podiums,
Mhm.
but this is it was funny.
It was very fun.
It's such a blast
We're
playing
gonna-
board games.
We're going to
Yeah.
keep it moving.
Kyle was very funny.
Oh,
What are you guys aiming to do? How many times? Like how often?
We're going to try to bank some. We're keeping it alive. We had some meetings.
As
if it gets-
many as they want us
If
to
it gets
do.
bought, I have no problem taking a flight.
We're prepping to
Yeah.
fly back
Every
to
other
New York
week
like
or
20 times.
We could fly. We could fly to you guys, do a couple there, and then
Yeah,
you can
and we'll
fly to
bank
us
a
and do a
few,
couple
yeah.
here, and then all of a sudden,
It's a show.
Sounds like me and Ron have to go anyways. First week of September.
Yeah, I think.
Stop saying have to go.
And I think.
before.
Get to go.
I think we're gonna try to.
Get to go.
What are you guys doing?
We're gonna try to record some stuff with you and Ron as well.
Wait, what are you guys doing?
We have to do the Yak. We have to. There's like a.
So you guys are gonna keep the
Get
yak
to-
going, like with the original crew
We'll be on.
through the whole thing?
I don't really know.
You guys will be on a lot, and I think there's gonna be a lot of back and forth. But yeah,
We'll see.
Wow, fun! That's great news.
Francis, you've been a big role player on this program. If
No, I come in and I
that's not true at all.
I just light shit on fire.
That's not true.
And that's a
at
good
all.
thing.
Fucking
When you are on that mode,
lob
people
grenades.
love that, and I love that.
Lob grenades in here.
I'm sure you'd be okay with making some trips.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, I want to come to Chicago. I just want to see what you guys are up to. I'm excited to see what it's like out there. And then,
Why do I feel like this is going to turn into like a bloodthirsty rivalry?
That's
all.
You guys are going to turn.
It won't.
Lead us from the group chats.
no.
And I don't think the office.
We've already got a new group chat.
It doesn't depend
If that
on the
end-
office
if
that you're
people
rivaling.
are
I want to
doing
do
that,
better than everyone.
we're all
Way
still
better
gonna
than
be
the people in the
friends.
Chicago office. I'm all about me.
I mean, it's podcasting at the end of it.
Sure is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, we're going to do violent podcasting. Angry.
Well, to be good at podcasting, you have to get to the office at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
That's when the best podcasting happens,
Coming up
bright and early.
Yeah.
I would like for there to be some kind of a fun thing, whether it's like the Chicago versus New York softball game or like dodgeball or I don't know, something like that. We could make it a Olympic Games or some bullshit
Yeah.
thing.
I want to have a custody battle for Clemmer.
Who's not moving out there that I thought was moving out there? Clemmer,
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Yo, do we have to jump to let Barstool Radio go?
Yeah, we should. I don't want to. Yeah, just
Oh, yeah.
carry over.
All right, next week
like
we
it's a
got a bunch
natural
of shit. We got Monday.
We have a jam-packed week.
Filming the case race, going to Stu's on Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
Dad's
be here
making his
tomorrow.
office debut.
Yeah, Mr. Hitchings, Tim will be doing the root beer challenge in the office.
I'm out tomorrow. I got to go to Long Island to do this golf thing.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
Fun, yeah.
Bummer.
Bummer.
We also, off camera, should talk about what world record we're attempting to break.
That too, we got to do that.
Ooh, yep.
Yeah.
Sales needs to know.
Cool. All right. Thank you guys for watching the Yak Barstool
Oh, we didn't do
Radio.
the wheel.
Spin the wheel and then
Real quick.
flip on over to Barstool Radio.
Spin the wheel, round and round we go.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Without piano.
No, that wasn't my best.
Dude, you're too chaotic. You're too angry. Hacky sacking's a calm thing.
It's complicated.
Thank you guys for watching the Yak. Same time tomorrow, same place. Probably same faces besides Sass. So Francis.
Rome will be here tomorrow.
Cool.
It's the yak. It's the yak. It's your drive, yak style, stay for a while. It's the yak. It's the yak. It's the yak. Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankees pop. It's the yak.
Hey, let's have a good week, everybody. Bye.